with the debt in general, Dave Ramsey is teaching people how to play a certain game.
Right.
And that game is you work until you're 65 and you have a nest egg in your 401k that's invested in the stock market, and you retire at 65 and live a great life until you die.
And what is the average lifespan of an American
80s,
these days?
78.
I'm going to ask Siri real quick. Hey, Siri, what is the average lifespan of an American?
Here's an answer from health.com. The average life expectancy for an American is now 76.
Oh, it went down.
76 years old. So
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
Of the good days.
Right. We started reading Rich Dad and learned that we could retire, and retire is, I guess, a nebulous term because what does that really mean? But we have financial freedom to sit here and do a podcast on is it Monday? Yeah.
It's a Monday.
I don't even know what day of the week it is. You know, this afternoon, you're going to go play with the kids and go swimming, and I'm going to work on some other stuff. But we have that time freedom, and we were able to do it because of the debt. Dave Ramsey's model does not work for us because the game we want to play is different than the one that he is teaching to.
Yeah. So there are two board games. One is called Monopoly. One is called Life.
Yeah.
A lot of people have no interest in playing Monopoly.
Well, and I would say there's a third board game that's Risk.
Yeah.
And that's what most people play. It's living paycheck to paycheck. They have their Netflix and their Bud Light or whatever it is.
So you think everyone's playing the game of Risk to begin with?
Yeah.
And then they have to decide if they're going to play Life or if they're going to play Cash Flow.
Or just continue on the game of Risk and just live paycheck to paycheck until...
And with no retirement
right.
plan.
And then they hit Social Security age and hope that that's enough to cover their expenses.
The sad thing about all this is people that play the game of Risk their whole life usually, and this is not for everyone, but usually have not really focused a lot on health and fitness. And they have degraded their body so much, spending their whole life playing the game of Risk, that once they reach, Social Security age, there's probably 5 years on their clock left.
Right.
If they ever even make it to that point.
Yeah, I think living that lifestyle causes so much stress that it just takes a toll.
It does.
So you've got the game of Risk, then you've got like the game of Life, and that's going the Dave Ramsey path. Yeah. And it's a great game. That's my favorite board game.
And a lot of people will find a lot of, beauty in life playing that game of Life.
Right.
They work, they enjoy their job.
Yeah.
They are hopeful for retirement. They are looking forward to it.
They know where their money goes. Mm-hmm. It's a very
low risk.
Yeah, low risk, but like an easy life. And I mean, it's not easy because you still...
No life is easy. Right. There's always going to be that
it's
random thing that happens.
I feel like Risk is stressful because you don't know how to plan for the unexpected. And then if you're playing Monopoly, which is going the real estate investor, or like financial freedom, FIRE movement life, that has a different kind of stress.
Yeah,
because there is like a hustle mentality with it.
Well, it's the entrepreneurial life.
There's still a hustle mentality with the game of Life, in that you're paying off debt as quick as you can. Mm-hmm. And you might take the Dave Ramsey path and be able to retire at 50.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know there's a lot of success stories like that. Like, I bought my house and I paid it off with the Dave Ramsey thing. My nest egg went from $1,000 to $1 million. Right. And, I was able to buy 4 rental properties with my $1 million. And I was age 45 when I achieved all that, or age 50 when I achieved all that. And now they have 26 years of retirement.
Yeah. And I absolutely love watching Dave Ramsey and seeing him change lives.
He does.
And we have recommended it to tons of people because you have to figure out how to play the game of Life, the Dave Ramsey, get your personal finances under control before you can move on to playing Monopoly. Mm-hmm. You have to get out of it's really hard to go from the game of Risk to the game of Monopoly. And don't take that literally, because I know Risk is like a crazy strategy game. I just like the name for this example.
Right. Yeah. Going from
paycheck
to paycheck to jumping right to buying rental properties or investing in real estate
is risky.
You're going to miss so much. You're going to miss so much about keeping your finances in order. Because if you can't keep your finances in order for your personal side, if you can't handle $100,000 a year income between, let's say, you and your spouse, there's no way you're going to be able to handle $1 million a year income between you and your spouse and all of those properties that would be underneath that.
Yeah. When you